In September 2014, a tragic incident occurred in the Upshawa Preserve in West Milford, New Jersey. Dar Patel, a 22-year-old Rutgers University student, was hiking with 4 friends when they encountered a 300-pound black bear. Patel, along with his friends, took pictures of the approaching bear, unaware of the danger they were putting themselves in. The photos, later released by the West Milford police, show the lumbering bear getting closer with each click. According to the police report, following their photographic pursuits, the 4 individuals attempted to walk away only to be pursued by the bear, which approached within 15 feet of the group. In response to this unexpected turn of events, they divided and ran in different directions, as per their following statements to law enforcement. Later, the 4 of them regrouped, only to realize Patel was missing. They promptly contacted the police. Tragically, the bear attacked Patel, mauling him and causing fatal injuries. He became the first person to be killed by a bear in New Jersey. This incident highlights the importance of understanding wildlife behavior and respecting their space. While it's tempting to capture close-up pictures of wild animals, it's crucial to prioritize safety and maintain a safe distance. In Patel's case, the seemingly harmless act of taking photos escalated the situation, leading to a fatal outcome. This was the photo Patel captured of the bear, moments before it took his life. Sydney Loof, a bright spark with a laugh that could fill a room, was a 24-year-old living her best life in Lincoln, Nebraska. She loved fishing, making friends, and brightening up everyone around her. Then in 2017, she swiped right on Tinder, unknowingly setting in motion a chain of events that would leave her community shattered and the nation holding its breath. Bailey Boswell, seemingly a friendly face on the app, messaged Sydney, sparking a casual conversation. It soon blossomed into plans for a first date. Thrilled by the prospect of a new connection, Sydney agreed to meet Bailey in Wilbur, a small town a hop, skip, and jump away. Little did Sydney know, Bailey was more than just a Tinder match. She was a pawn in a twisted game orchestrated by her boyfriend Aubrey Trail, a man with a dark side lurking beneath the surface. Lured to their basement with promises of a romantic evening, Sydney walked into a nightmare. Days turned into weeks as worry morphed into dread. Sydney hadn't shown up for work, her phone was silent, and her social media accounts were eerily quiet. Her family, friends, and the entire community launched a desperate search, plastering missing posters everywhere, clinging to hope. Then a chilling discovery shattered the fragile hope. A farmer, miles away, found a human arm sticking out of a garbage bag. It was Sydney, dismembered and discarded like unwanted trash. The horror reverberated through Nebraska, turning the search into a grim mission for justice. Investigators, fueled by a burning desire to bring Sydney home, pieced together the puzzle. Digital footprints and chilling confessions led them to Bailey and Aubrey, who initially spun a web of lies. But the evidence spoke volumes, and eventually the truth emerged in all its gruesome detail. A trial, a spectacle of public scrutiny, laid bare the depravity of Bailey and Aubrey. Their callous disregard for human life shocked the nation, but it also ignited a fierce determination to see them held accountable. In the end, verdicts of murder echoed through the courtroom, a hollow victory overshadowed by the irreparable loss of Sydney's vibrant spirit. Sydney's story is a stark reminder of the dangers lurking behind the veil of online anonymity. Her memory lives on in the laughter of her friends, the warmth of her family, and the unwavering pursuit of justice. This was the last photo Sydney took before her tragic Tinder date. The sun beat down on Sriperumbudur, a sleepy town in Tamil Nadu, India, like it had countless times before. But on May 21st, 10 p.m., 1991, a chilling tremor ran through the earth, echoing the shock that ripped through a nation. Rajiv Gandhi, a beacon of hope, a whirlwind of change, lay silenced at the feet of a deranged woman carrying the burden of another nation's war. Gandhi, India's former prime minister, had chosen this day to walk among the people, his charismatic smile warming the hearts of the throngs that swelled around him. His charismatic campaign speeches were punctuated by the rhythmic thuds of coconuts cracking upon the ground, offerings of blessings for the man who'd promised a vibrant future. But fate, it seemed, had a different script. With a blinding flash and a deafening roar, a young woman, a soldier in the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, a rebel group from Sri Lanka, became the instrument of tragedy. Her suicide bomb, fueled by the embers of a civil war fought on an island across the waves, ripped through the joyous crowd, claiming 14 lives, including Gandhi's. The news traveled like wildfire, casting a thick pall of grief over India. The lotus, the symbol of the Congress party he led, suddenly seemed to have wilted. The man who'd pledged unity and reform, the son of India's beloved Indira Gandhi, the embodiment of a hopeful future, was gone. Across the nation, anger and confusion bubbled over. Riots erupted, fueled by the flames of ethnic tension and the burning question of why. Why Rajiv Gandhi, a man who'd sought peace in Sri Lanka, fall victim to its violence? He was a visionary leader, a man who dared to dream of a modern, prosperous India. His death, as tragic as it was, served as a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the enduring power of hope. This was the final image taken of Gandhi warmly acknowledging his supporters during his election rally. Among them, you can see to the bottom left corner was a woman in green attire adorned with flowers on her head, concealing explosives around her waist, set to detonate when she bent down to touch his feet, a customary gesture of respect in India. It was a sunny afternoon at Good Luck Have Fun game bar, where laughter and the rhythmic clicks of controllers filled the air. August 26, 2018, became a day etched in the gaming community's memory with chilling permanence. At the Good Luck Have Fun game bar in Jacksonville Landing, Florida, a seemingly ordinary Madden NFL 19 tournament for a spot to win $165,000 turns into a nightmare. Around 130 to 150 participants and onlookers witnessed the horror unfold. It began with David Katz, a 24-year-old professional Madden player from Baltimore, Maryland, who had been participating in the tournament. Reports indicate that Katz, after losing a few rounds and failing to reach the finals, he began acting strangely, started exhibiting unusual behavior. Fellow competitors noticed him acting weird and refused to shake the winner's hand. He stormed out, only to return moments later not with a controller, but with one of the 2 handguns he had brought to the event. At about 1:30 p.m., in a chilling display of rage, Katz fired 12 shots, fatally striking Elijah Clayton, who was an up-and-coming Madden star, and Taylor Robertson, who was a father and husband, and injuring 11 others. He then turned the gun on himself, making it a total of 3 fatalities. The motive behind Katz's rampage remains shrouded in darkness, amplifying the senselessness of the tragedy. He had a history of mental illness, diagnosed with dysthymia and oppositional disorder not otherwise specified. The gaming community, known for its vibrant discourse, grappled with profound questions about safety, responsibility, and the fragility of the virtual world's boundaries. Here's a photo of Elijah Clayton with a firearm laser pointed at him, seconds before his life was taken. Ridgefield, New Jersey, September 26, 1999. The air crackled with wedding day bliss. Gladys Ricart, a Dominican immigrant pursuing the American dream, was radiant in white in her handmade gown just a few hours prior to her wedding to her new lover. But a shadow lurked, an unwelcome specter from her past. Agustin Garcia, her ex-boyfriend, consumed by jealousy and rage. Garcia, a successful businessman and community leader, couldn't accept Gladys moving on, which all started after getting caught in an entanglement with Ricart's best friend. Weeks of stalking culminated in this unthinkable act. As Gladys beamed, handing bouquets to her bridesmaids, Garcia emerged in her home with a loaded .38 caliber handgun glinting in his hand. 3 shots shattered the joy, echoing through the stunned family and wedding party. Gladys lay lifeless, her dreams stolen on the very cusp of their realization. The videographer hired to document the wedding indirectly captured the entire horror, with guests and family audibly screaming and fleeing as chaos unfolded among the wedding party. The nation watched, aghast, as the case unfolded. The trial laid bare the twisted motivations and chilling premeditation. Garcia, initially claiming an accidental discharge, faced the undeniable evidence. The jury, moved by the prosecution's portrayal of Gladys as a vibrant woman full of life and the video's raw immediacy, delivered a unanimous verdict: guilty of murder. Gladys's light, extinguished so cruelly, continues to flicker in the memories of those who loved her. These are the photos from the video milliseconds before the tragedy.